Hey, what's up guys, Eskizui here, and welcome to episode 23 of Skill into Glory. And in the previous episode, we managed to make a new squad around the new 5-star skiller, that is El Yunusi. You just saw it on the screen, and this is the team we do come up against in the first game of the episode. A sort of a Premier League team with a lot of right backs actually in his defense. And this opponent was just one of those guys, I guess, who like to kind of annoy me in some way, because you can clearly see from when he had the kickoff, basically, he decided to just pass it around the back and just time waste and just completely annoy me. He was just playing like an absolute douchebag, and he did this the whole game long as well. That was the most annoying thing. I seriously don't get why people do this, because you're just completely wasting your own time just trying to annoy someone else. Like, I don't really know what you get out of it. And after 20 minutes, when he sort of tried to go on the attack, we immediately intercept the pass. You can see there on the screen the first chance, and we get the first goal of the game as well with SIFG. And I did the Can You Hear Me celebration just to annoy him as well, because I was just getting like really annoyed the way this guy was playing, because he either knew I was recording for Skill into Glory, or it was just someone else who doesn't know me from YouTube and just still tried to annoy me. But here in the second half as well, El Yunusi going through. I think he went on attacking, I'm not too sure, but we do make it 2-0, pick up the first goal, I think, with El Yunusi himself. And as you can see there as well, we just take the lead again in this game. But then he seriously gets his first chance of the game, a header, and he makes it 2-1. And I was like, am I really going to concede more goals in this game? And a few minutes later, he managed to make it 2-2 with his left back, all of a sudden, with Jose Enrique. And I seriously couldn't believe it. Like, all of a sudden, this guy just scored 2 goals out of nowhere. And the way this guy just acted at the start of the game annoyed me so much, especially since he made it 2-2. It made it even worse, because yet again, he just decided to play it around the back the whole game long as well. And I just couldn't create proper chances to like get back into this game completely. In the 90th minute, I tried to pass it across, completely failed. And these were the final stats. A lot of possession for him, which is not really like a big surprise. We had a couple of chances, but I just couldn't convert them in more goals. So, yeah, we had to go into extra time, which was seriously one of the worst things, because I thought, you know what, he's going to just time waste again. But luckily enough, we actually scored Aldosari, and that is also how the game would end up. I think I made 2 changes, and those guys did it actually for me, especially Aldosari with the winning goal. And I couldn't be more happier, especially the way my opponent actually started off the game. It annoyed me so much, and yeah, we end up winning. So, yeah, we're going to be the second game of the episode. Come up against sort of a hybrid looking team, League 1, also Premier League I think, and maybe one more league, I'm not too sure, but it was a pretty nice looking team. And we started off straight from kickoff, tried to go with some skill moves with Turo, noticed a bit of lag, but still a few minutes later again some skill moves here with Sifty, and again the lag was there, so it was really difficult to actually beat him. As you can see as well, couldn't really like get past him properly, so it was a bit difficult to create chances. The 13th minute here, another chance actually from a corner, tried to go in the skill run scissors. It was actually a challenge we still had to complete, and we actually managed to beat the defenders and actually score from it at the same time as well. Even though it was laggy, I managed to pull it off. Very nice goal with Çalhanoğlu, nice finish with his left foot, and we complete a challenge and of course make it 1-0 in this game. Then 20th minute, a crazy volley there for Ibrahimovic, would have been an amazing goal actually for my opponent. The 32nd minute, he actually pulled off some skill moves here with Ibrahimovic, and at the same time there was some lag. I just couldn't defend him. You can see it from my defenders, like the way they tried to intercept the ball, it looked so bad, and it was just all because of the lag. But despite that, he scored a really nice volley goal with Ibrahimovic. After the blank up, a fantastic volley with Ibrahimovic, and he makes it 1-1. Really nice goal, as I mentioned. Then we go into the second half. It's again Ibrahimovic on the ball. Nice scoop turn. Goes with a power finesse shot into the far corner and makes it 2-1 for him, actually. Takes the lead. And again scores a beauty of a goal. Then a couple of minutes later, Turo on the ball there. Despite the lag, we managed to play a really nice ball there to El Yunusi, who just managed to get in front of the goalkeeper and makes it 2-2. And that is how the 90 minutes would end up. And as you can probably see from the final stats as well, it was a really even game, both in possession and also just chances wise. And that meant we had to go into extra time. And in extra time, we did make a change again, Aldosari. And look at that for a goal we scored. A bit of luck. I maybe could have passed it across as well to the other guy, but decided to take the shot, and it worked out really well. But then in the second half of extra time, I don't know what my defenders were doing. Again, a bit of lag. Maybe it was because of that I couldn't really place my defenders properly. He makes it 3-3, and because of that we had to go into a penalty shootout. And the one thing I was afraid of with a penalty shootout was that it would go like so laggy that I would completely mess my penalties up. But actually that didn't really happen because most of the penalties I actually took were really good actually. You can see as well, we pretty much just converted every single penalty we had, and they were actually pretty good penalties as well, top corner finishes, so it wasn't really too bad. And the one thing I kind of noticed as well during editing especially was that whenever I took in a penalty and my opponent was after me, he went the exact same way. I noticed that during editing. And if I actually paid attention during the game, I could have saved maybe 1 or 2 penalties of his. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And the result of that was actually me missing one of the penalties. The final one with Çalhanoğlu, we ended up hitting the post. And that is how we actually ended up losing this game. Pretty annoying because it was actually a really even game. So it was kind of annoying that we actually had to lose this game on penalties. But that is how it goes sometimes. Anyway, we're going to move on to what will be the final game of the episode. And we come up against a 4-4-2 Bundesliga team. With then also a random Ibrahimovic as his center midfielder. So I was kind of confused with that one. But we start things off after 2 minutes. Pretty much straight from kickoff here with Sifty. Some nice skin. We start to go for a shot. Unfortunately got blocked off by the defender. Then from a goal kick we managed to win the header there with El Yunusi. Player on through to Konradsen. Player on through to Gökhan Töre on the right hand side. We go with a fake shot. I tried to go for the blanket hop. But even before I was able to pull off the blanket hop, we actually got fouled. You can see it from the replay. His left foot actually got fouled there by Jančar, his defender. And we get a penalty. We step up for it with El Yunusi. And we do convert it as well. We make it 1-0 in this game. A nice way to start this game as well. Then 38th minute, there is Sissoko on the ball. Nice fake shot to beat the defender. And lovely fake shot there from Jens as well to beat the defender. Then we cut him with 2 fake shots. We play it on through to Sifty, who goes with sort of a fancy looking finish. Like, it's a no-look one. In my opinion, it's not really like a proper one because it's not really that difficult. I was hoping for like a back goal shot or something, but didn't happen. Still a really nice goal, and I'm gonna count it as a skill goal just because the way it looked as well, and it was a really nice play in my opinion. The 40th minute, pretty much straight from kickoff, we saw a lot of pressure here with El Yunusi. Really nice run as well. Scoop turn, go for a shot. Really good save there from his goalkeeper. The shot maybe could have been better. Then in the 45th minute, the Störe on the ball again. We probably could have gone through. I tried to pull off the rainbow flick, but again, before I was even able to pull off the skill move, we actually lost the connection. I think my opponent decided to rage quit, and that is also how the game would end up. You can see from the stats as well, just complete domination on our side. 6 shots on target, I think 8 shots in total. Probably could have scored a couple more goals, but yeah, that is how the game would end up. So we move on to the skill is up, and as you can see right there, we currently are on 2 goals with El Yunusi, which is not too bad, I guess. So far anyway, he hasn't really been like the most amazing player for me in FIFA 16, so I expected not to score a lot of goals with him, but I think if we carried on like this, we hopefully can complete the challenge with him as well very soon. But anyway guys, it's going to be the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.